party don't stop. Oh, 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 oh.
We're back. Yes, we're back. It's that time again. Yikes. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you're all having a great day. As always, I want to give a big shout out for that amazing intro to the one-time winner of the Woman of the Year award. Still trying to figure that one out. None other than Caitlyn. Yeah, gender. Oh, who cares?
It's not Bruce fucking Jenner, it's Caitlyn, and she's a fucking stunning woman.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Hence, Woman of the Year award. Okay. Crazy. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. We have a crazy video today. We've got a lot to go over. We're going to cover some weird, wacky, and of course, some epic woke TikTok fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
Yes, it is. Anyway, so yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Plus, we've got some social justice news, some of your daily social justice news stories that you're not gonna want to miss. You're not gonna believe are real. I assure you, everything I tell you guys with these social justice news stories is real. So stay tuned for that. It's getting crazy out there. Anyway, we're going to jump right into it. Before I do, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That's you guys. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you guys think. And remember, you can't stop progress. All right, so let's dive right in here. We're going to start off with a couple of pretty cool TikToks. We're going to dive in feet first this time, not head first. All right, check this out. Roll the film. How cool is that thing? Just cruising down the streets in New York City. Look at
Whoa, that was cool. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Classic. All right, that was super cool. Look at the guy. He's on a hoverboard or standing on top of a drone or something. What, 10 or 15 feet in the air, shooting down the streets of New York City? Is that going to be the future? I don't know, but that was very cool. And you guys know, if I can start it off with something cool, something warm and fuzzy, a dog, something happy, that's what I'm going to do. So I thought that was very cool. Moving right along. And this next one's kind of the same theme. I mean, that could have been a superhero flying above the city there. You never know. So what do we got here? Looks like New York City again. I think I might have to mute this one. Roll the film. Yeah, I got to mute that. But what do we have here? Yup. Spider-Man has been spotted in the subways of, I guess, New York City by the looks of it.
You serious?
Yeah, we're dead serious. What, you didn't think Spider-Man was real? There's your proof. Moving right along. All right, I told you some weird and wacky. Don't worry, we'll get to the woke. You know this. All right, so we got another one. I think this is another one from New York. Could be any of these big cities. Oh, Marissa dropped her fries, and the homeless man tried to eat them before she could pick them up for herself to eat. Marissa, if you dropped your fries on the ground of wherever you are, you're not going to want to eat them. Let this guy have them, but he was on it. Roll it.
Marissa dropped her fries, and the homeless man tried to eat them before she could pick them up for herself to eat.
You do your damn thing. Marissa, come on.
That's just insane. Can you imagine dropping some food on the ground and a homeless or anybody is just there the second they hit the ground and starts eating them off the floor? It's like an animal. Moving right along. All right, now let's see what's going on in the world of woke TikTok. Roll it.
If you're seeing this, you've reached classical music is racist TikTok. The fact that classical music, which is really the music of 18th century Western European cis straight white male composers, is valued as the highest form of art music in America, is an example of white supremacy. Those who go to college to study music will spend countless hours studying music theory, Western music history, and more, and most schools only have one class requirement or no class requirements for world music. This means that educators are woefully unprepared to meet the standards of understanding global interdisciplinary and 21st century connections with music. Task forces like this one are arguing that the music major needs to be changed to be more all-encompassing and actively anti-racist. But in the meantime, those who are music educators have to struggle and wrestle with the question, how can I be actively anti-racist in teaching music in a system that values white supremacy?
You get wacky on me. What the fuck are we talking about here?
Listen, I don't know if you guys get any of it, but I didn't understand a word of it. So I say it every time. They usually lose me in about 3 to 5 seconds. So let's move along. Oh boy. Some people just don't know. They just don't know. Yeah, that's former Vice President Joe Biden. He apparently, let's roll it. I might have to mute it. Yeah, sorry, I gotta mute it. So, let's see. Former VP Joe Biden scented candle. Facts about Joe. Blatant race. Best friend was corn pop. No, it doesn't say that. I don't know what. It's all a bunch of horse shit.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Yes. Can you imagine what kind of person? Well, that's exactly what kind of person would have a candle of former VP Joe. He loves Corvettes. That's a kind of car. No, his middle name is Robinette, which is going to look great tattooed on your lower back. What is this? Well, he was elected to the Senate at age 29 when dinosaurs still... No, I'm just kidding. This is crazy. Why would they make this? Who would buy this? This is insanity. It's not a cult. Moving right along. All right. This one will get your blood boiling a little bit. I did a video with one of these in it the other day. Well, second one has been erected. George Kirby statue unveiled in Flatbush, Brooklyn. Roll the film.
George Floyd statue unveiled in Flatbush, Brooklyn.
BLM should be like Martin, but we...
All right, I'm going to have to mute that. And there you have it. St. Kirby. Can you just imagine? Wow. I can't. I don't want to say anything right now. I'm sorry. This is infuriating for the simple fact that these people went around and tore down all these other statues. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I want to say. I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Don't worry. We'll get a platform eventually where we can say this.
Hands. Are we the baddies?
No, definitely not. It's just a matter of time, too, before we see a lot more of these going up. They start naming bridges and things after George Kirby, so.
But I only will do that if you tell me that this legislation is worthy of George Kirby's name.
See, his name's already on legislation, so it'll be everywhere soon. Anyway, that gets my blood boiling. Moving right along. All right, next up. This person tries to dispel some myths, and it backfires. Roll it.
To take a moment to dispel some of the myths and untruths spread by transphobic people about why folks are transgender. First of all, they like to say that transgender people have mental health issues. And yes, okay, I have some mental health issues. However, maybe those wouldn't be such a problem if we didn't have a bunch of transphobic folks running around hating on us all the time. Second, they like to say that transgender people are transgender just because they like attention. And yes, okay, I like attention. However, that's not why I'm transgender. That's why I'm a comedian. Third, they like to say that transgender people are perverts or sexual deviants. Okay, well, maybe I'm not the right person to be dispelling these myths.
It's a man, baby!
Well, I thought she was a man. He is rather mannish, but if that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
That... Moving right along. Listen, I just want to say real quick, in the last video I made, I think of the couple before that, somebody made a comment that said that me and a few of the other people in the community that were on the comment thread were just phobic of these people. And that's the farthest thing from the truth. First of all, we're not afraid. We don't have a fear of these people. We don't hate anybody here in this channel. This community, we love everybody. You respect us. We respect you back. We'll give you the shirt off our backs. However, if any of you people that are speaking up on these subjects have the right to speak your mind about them, so do we, if we happen to disagree or whatever. So we're not phobic, or we're not trying to be mean or bully or pick on people. That's not the case at all. So you got us all wrong. Greatest community on the YouTubes here. All right, you guys remember Blue, trans education? Well, Blue is back, educating us some more. Let's see what Blue has to say. Now, this one, you might think of when Blue told us why you can't be transracial. Now, this is different, though. It sounds very similar, but this is different. So let's roll the film.
Hello, I'm Blue Trans Education, and recently somebody asked me to elaborate on why gender is made up. You'll see the word social construct thrown around a lot in conversations about gender. But what exactly does that mean? And how is it different from something just being made up? A social construct is something we as a society constructed, and it may or may not hold grounds in reality. Gender is a social construct that does not hold grounds in reality, only in our minds. Time is an example of how a social construct would have grounds in reality. We can see the time cycle through the sun and the moon, but that doesn't mean that it's not constructed. However, gender is literally just made up, and only exists in our brain. You could argue that your gender is your genitalia, and that's how it connects to reality. But then why did we assign Wally and Eve genders? They don't have genitalia. They're robots. Hope this helps.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
What the hell is that?
I don't know what it is. Anyway, okay. Listen, I think Blue seems like a very kind, very sweet person, I guess. Very, very nice, very caring. So this isn't a jab at Blue at all. Very, like I said, very nice, sweet person. However, this is the argument Blue uses in just about every video. Blue talks about robot cartoons. Clearly, Blue doesn't base anything in reality. If all Blue's examples are Wally and Eve, which are cartoon robots. Sorry, Blue. You're wrong. Moving right along. All right, next up. This person they have their shirt that lets everybody know they got the shot. Congratulations. And I was going to say this liberal. This isn't a liberal. If you guys remember a couple weeks ago, this person was in a TikTok, said, I am not a liberal. I'm a communist. So get it right. Not a liberal. Communist. Okay. Okay. Roll it.
I think there's like a line in the Bible that says Christians aren't supposed to be on TikTok. I think it's specifically conservative Christians. Like Ezekiel 2:5-7 or something. Yeah. So you guys might want to go. Because, you know, hellfire stuff.
Oh, boy. I'm speechless. Moving right along. All right, next up. We may or may not see a meltdown here. Roll it.
It's really not fair how it takes a plastic bag approximately 20 to 100 years to break the fuck down, but it only takes one minor inconvenience for me. This is some bullshit. The fuck?
He's an angry elf.
Hey, listen, this person just admitted it only takes one minor inconvenience for them to break down as a plastic bag, 80 to 100 years? One minor inconvenience for these people to absolutely have an epic meltdown, and we've seen it plenty of times. Moving right along. We're going to take a look at some social justice news. First, I just thought I'd share this picture with, there's some new Band-Aids out. In case you guys can't read it, we'll get a close-up. This guy's got a sweater on under his t-shirt. Yep, you read that right. The Band-Aid says Fauci ouchie. Yikes. It's not a cult, guys. Not a cult. Moving right along. Sorry, our resident sheep had to get a quick shout in that one. The Fauci ouchie Band-Aid, he had to make a quick appearance. All right. In our social justice news today for sports, it looks like, and this isn't a news story, but it looks like it's confirmed that New Zealand weightlifter Laurel Hubbard to become first transgender athlete to compete at the Olympic Games. So Hubbard lifts weights as in the women's division, so I guess that would be a transgender's woman, but technically, so there's that.
You people are a circus.
Yeah, wait till you see the next story. It seems like they're turning the Olympics into a circus. Anyway, so Laurel Hubbard has been breaking records, all the female records, and the female weightlifters. I think they should just boycott and no one should go compete. This, to me, it's not fair. My opinion, we're all allowed an opinion. Anyway, check this next story out. This is insane. So there is another trans athlete that's female, transgender's female. U.S. trans Olympic athlete. My goal is to win the Olympics so I can burn a flag, a U.S. flag on the podium. Yes, you read that correctly. So this is Chelsea. This is... My apologies. This is Chelsea Wolfe, a BMX athlete who, if wins in the Olympics, so transgendered into a female, said if she wins the Olympics, they're going to take a U.S. flag, an American flag on the podium with them and burn it. Yes, that's real. That's not fake news. That's real.
I think you're all fucked in the head.
Couldn't agree more. I don't want to talk about this anymore. So that's that. Moving right along. This is the last story coming up, too. All right, so you guys that have made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. I appreciate you sticking it out. I know it's kind of a long video, but listen, I can't do this alone, so thank you for trudging through with me. This is the last story, just as infuriating as the last one and the one before that. Macy Gray, singer, songwriter, pop, hip-hop artist, whatever you want to call her, doesn't like the flag anymore, and with this whole Juneteenth holiday that's coming out, Macy Gray says the flag, the American flag, the United States flag, it needs to be changed. All right? And she's already got an idea of what she wants the flag to look like. And there you have it. So the white stripes in the flag, you got the red and white stripes. The white stripes aren't even white anymore. They made them like a grayish color. And then they filled the stars in with different shades of brown stars. So Macy Gray is pushing for this flag to take over the American flag. She said it's change. It's been a long time coming. Well, I only have one thing I can think of. One thing I'd like to say to Macy about that.
You're a fucking idiot.
Couldn't agree more. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Listen, if you like the video, leave me a thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube algorithm so the video gets shown out more. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And share this video. We need people to see what's going on. We need people to see what's going on with the Olympics, with this whole flag thing, with these TikTok lunatics. We need people to see what's going on. Anyway, thank you guys so much. If it weren't for you guys, I don't think I'd be sane anymore. All right. Listen, the world's gone crazy. Clearly, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time, peace.